some people are asking me about Dennis. I'm going to put up Dennis here.
Yeah, I don't think it's irregular to have 28 bank accounts. In fact, I can tell you, my experience is that if you go into several private sector businesses, you'll find that they have a multi.
They should have asked him. It's not unusual for businesses to have 28 bank accounts. Is it unusual for an individual to have 28 bank accounts? That's what they should ask him. That's what they should ask him. Listen to him again, people.
To have 28 bank accounts. In fact, I can tell you, my experience is that if you go into several private sector businesses, you'll find that they have a multitude of bank accounts. Some of them inactive, some of them they're using, but people own bank accounts.
And you should also say, some of them you don't know about. That's what him should have said, because that's exactly what the Prime Minister said about one of the Scotia accounts. So he didn't know that his constituency member opened a bank account and he was on it. As unbelievable as that was, people, I didn't make it up. You can go and read it in the report. They asked him, because he didn't mention that bank account. The Integrity Commission located that bank account. And they asked him about it. And he said, oh, I don't know. We told this lady that she should open up a bank account so that she could get her salary wired to her. But I don't know how my name appeared on it. Now, we know in Jamaica, it's a very tedious task of getting somebody as a joint account holder, because you have to show up at the bank, you have to sign documentation, you have to provide identification. We don't know. But we do know what this man is thinking, because he's telling us.
For specific purposes. So it's not unusual for people to do multiple activities. If you're doing multiple activities, then obviously, one of the ways I find that people, especially non-accountants, try to reconcile their business is by having payments through different cash bank accounts. Accountants, for example, might have one account and then you reconcile and adjust between. But many people, it's not unusual for them to do that. So, I heard this story about, or this comment about the number of bank accounts that are out there. And the truth is that I think it's really detracting from what the real substance of the argument should be, which is, what is it that is going through the bank accounts and how much money is in there. Because if I have 28 bank accounts, for example, and I could have $2 million between them. Someone could have two bank accounts and have $500 million between two bank accounts, and that is a greater problem than my 28. So
you see what he's saying? You're saying a greater problem. So he's saying it is a problem. But he's saying somebody if I have two bank accounts and running 5 million through it is a greater problem than somebody having 28 bank accounts running same amount of money or less. Problem is, that wasn't the case that the Integrity Commission looked at. They didn't do a comparison between the Prime Minister and somebody else and say, well, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. A did this and Mr. And you did this. No, they were looking at the Prime Minister in isolation.